What's up, guys? Last night I was watching the U.S. men's national team against Switzerland in the friendly game, and boy, oh boy, do I have lots to say on it. I think within 20-30 minutes, the U.S. was down 3-0, and the half finished 4-0, and the game overall finished 4-0. And that was the fourth game in a row the U.S. men's national team has lost. Boy, oh boy. The World Cup is next year, and things aren't looking good for U.S. soccer. And there's many reasons for it. Obviously, Pochettino came in a couple months ago, maybe even more than a couple months ago now, but things aren't looking good for the U.S. men's national team and the U.S. Soccer Federation in general. Now, I'm a youth director, youth soccer club owner, and here in Chicago, and I see the state of U.S. soccer day in and day out, and it's not looking good. And that all stems from the U.S. Soccer Federation not having a clear direction, clear objectives, especially when it comes to youth soccer in the U.S. There's so much confusion, there's no clear pathway, each league does their own thing, each league has different sets of rules. And so it all starts with the U.S. youth soccer, and then once they get to the pros, once they get to the U.S. men's national team, you can see still how far we are from other countries around the world. So last night's game, obviously lots of the stars from the U.S. men's national team are taking a break. And I know there's lots of controversy behind Christian Pulisic not playing, Weston McKennie not playing, and a few others. However, at the end of the day, you are the U.S. men's national team. You should be able to field a very strong 11, regardless if you have 2, 3, 4 players out. With the population that we have in the U.S. and the amount of leagues that we have in the U.S. youth soccer landscape and the amount of players that are playing, we should be able to field a much better team and to ultimately get a much better performance. The other day, I don't know if you guys saw, but the U.S. Youth Under 18 national team won the Dreams Cup, I think it was called, and there's lots of promising talent coming up through the ranks, especially with the U17, U18s, U16s, Kevon Sullivan, for example, and many others, where you can see U.S. youth soccer is on the rise. There's many players coming up. However, there's still so many problems with U.S. youth soccer and the men's national team in general, especially regarding the MLS League, the MLS Next, the U.S. youth soccer, the U.S. Club, ECNL, ECNL-RL. There's so many different leagues and clubs, and it's very confusing for many parents, many players, many coaches, many directors. And there's no clear development models to follow, or for every league, club, player, coach to be on the same page, to be on the same direction of raising the U.S. youth soccer landscape. And it's very frustrating to see, because next year the USA is hosting the World Cup along with Mexico and Canada. But it's a huge event. The last World Cup was in 1994, ironically, the year I was born. And it's going to be a massive event. And it's only going to help grow the sport of soccer in the U.S. However, there are many concerns leading up to it. Are the U.S. men's national team ready? Is the coach ready? Are the players themselves ready? Can we even compete at the highest level? I don't think we are there yet. I think we will be maybe in 15, 20 years. But we're not even close, though. You can see with the performance last night against Switzerland, the last performance against Turkey, we're not even close. And it all stems, I believe, it all starts with U.S. youth soccer in America. And there needs to be a clear objective. There needs to be a clear purpose. There needs to be everyone on the same page, how we can develop these players better, how we can grow these clubs, how we can grow the leagues, and ultimately the MLS, or now USL, to keep growing, to keep developing, to compete at the highest levels. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for more content. We'll see you on the next one.